Welcome to this tempo build session. So this is session 6 in our series. Okay, and we're starting to really get into the challenging stuff. So in this session, we're gonna do 3 times 8 minutes at 5k pace. Okay, that's simple, pure conditioning set. But if you remember last week, last session, we were working very much at half marathon pace. So hopefully that has kind of really drilled into you what 6 out of 10 effort feels like, half marathon pace feels like. Today, we really want to drill into what 5k pace feels like, and particularly for our triathletes and those doing short course racing. This is really important. Okay. So you're doing a significant amount of effort. 8 minutes times 3. Okay, so it's going to be, that's a big kind of wedge, a sort of threshold type training. Okay, so let's get into it, shall we? So we're just going to start the workout now. All right, so now I'm going to start to let's build the effort from walking into a jogging pace. Slowly building as we do each time. Starting off at sort of like a 2 out of 10, just kind of getting up to jogging. So it's really nice and easy. You feel very comfortable. Build through the effort levels up to a 4 out of 10. Okay. Then do that for about 10 minutes. Take our customary pause. We'll do our dynamics and activation exercises we always do. Another 3 minutes of easy running, and then we get into the hard work. So each week we stop after 10 minutes and we do our dynamics and activation exercises. We've never actually explained why we do that. It's a really important part of the process, and it's something you should be doing as part of every run. Now, in an ideal world, what you would do is you do a set of activation exercises, you know, some exercises to wake up your glutes, your hamstrings. You do that before you go running. Wow. Realistic about what people are willing to do in terms of preparation. And so what we do is we kind of do some activators and dynamic stretches after a little bit of running. And it's a really important part of the process, particularly the dynamic stretches. So what they do is they aid the warm-up. So it's part of the warm-up process. They're still helping to introduce warmth to the muscles, range to your joints, introduce that synovial fluid into your joints, which is like a lubricant for your joints. So it's all part of it, really. It helps you loosen off the key joints and running muscles, okay? And you want your muscles to be warm before you do any kind of stretching, dynamic or static. Now, the reason we don't do static stretching, you know, like, I don't know, where you drop your calf to stretch your calf, or you put your foot up on a table to stretch your hamstring, not the best description, but hopefully you get what I mean. Where like a static hold, where you're really stretching out a muscle. Actually, what you're doing is you're hyperextending the muscle a little bit to encourage length, to encourage it to relax, get rid of any tension. Now, you don't want to do that as part of your warm-up or before training. And the reason is, because you're hyperextending that muscle, you actually are kind of harming that muscle's ability to produce power. And so if you're doing static stretching, just increase the effort a little bit. If you do static stretching as part of your warm-up, it can actually make you feel pretty sluggish. That's why we do dynamic stretches, because they're a good way of kind of keeping your heart rate up, introducing warmth to the muscles without overextending them. So with each, so let's say the leg swings that we do, with each one, it's going to go a little bit further. With each one, you're not looking to sort of kick yourself in the forehead with your incredible mobility. you're just encouraging the muscles to go a little bit further, just to loosen off. You're encouraging the hips to loosen up a little bit as well. So it's a really good way of kind of loosening off without impacting your ability to then perform. Dynamic stretches are part of it, as part of breaking up your warm-up. They're also just good for breaking up a run. So particularly if you're doing like a long, steady state effort, it's just helpful to break it up. Give you an excuse just to take a minute. You know, it should only take about, sort of, I'd say like 5 minutes to do, and even less if it's cold like it is now. They just make you feel better afterwards. So just there's few things just to loosen you off, and particularly for me. So I'm quite bad for getting Achilles tendinopathy, and I'm quite bad for sort of either curling my toes or lifting my big toe up. And so sometimes with a big toe, if I'm running, I'm not thinking about it, it doesn't actually touch the ground. And so it's just a good way of kind of getting your body to start doing what you want, just reminding you what you should be feeling. So some of the exercises that we do, where you're like clawing your toes or little hops or whatever, they're really good for kind of restoring that big toe activation, we call it, which is not scientific at all. Okay, increasing the effort a touch, guys. So yeah, at least a 3 out of 10 now. So yeah, it just gives you that opportunity to get yourself focused and get the right things working. I always feel so much better after doing the dynamics, just looser and just kind of more springy, for want of a better phrase. And then finally, dynamics are an opportunity to get into a better headspace. If you've been sort of, I don't know, struggling a little bit through the warm-up, that first 5, 10, 15 minutes, however long your warm-up is, if you've been struggling through it, just sort of feeling a bit achy, a bit stiff, it's an opportunity to address that, basically, and just kind of get into a better headspace. Just take a moment to kind of just sort yourself out a bit, basically. Maybe rearrange your outfit. Something's rubbing or your shoes are too tight. Yeah, it's just about taking, it's not really going to take all of that and get it sorted. And it's all part of the plan. So it doesn't induce anxiety, which sometimes kind of stopping unnecessarily can do for people. We will talk another time about the anxiety of stopping and recovering during a run, because it's a real thing. Something I actually talk about with athletes a lot is, particularly if they live in a small town or whatever, everyone knows each other, people seeing you not running when you're on a run is something that people get quite anxious about, and we'll tell you why that's okay. So now very much up to a 4 out of 10 effort. The last 2 minutes, and then we'll stop and we'll do some dynamics, some little activators as well. So here's your first sort of reminder. Okay, make sure your chin is up, shoulders down, hands are nice and loose, chest is forwards, and you're driving the knees. Last couple of minutes. Right. Another minute and a half, and then we get a quick break. As I say, it is one of the best bits of kind of stopping to do dynamics. I find particularly at the moment, middle of winter, I'm asthmatic. When I first start running, you probably hear it now actually, like my chest struggles a little bit. It takes me a while to get going. chest is a bit tight because of the cold air. So again, just having a brief stop just allows you a little break from that, really. Give you an opportunity to get on top of it. You really shouldn't be afraid of taking breaks, even on your longer steady state runs. You know, every now and then, we all just have a day where the legs just don't feel attached to your body or whatever. We're just struggling, just tired. Okay, you need to take a break at the top of the hill. It's much more important that you're kind of enjoying your run, you're relaxed, you're staying in zone 2, you're not killing yourself. And sometimes the body just doesn't play ball. And it's more so with running than any other sort of discipline. Okay, so if you're not on a great stage, if you're out on a run, don't beat yourself up for just needing a minute, 2 minutes, or however long just to recover. So there we go. Just gonna pause now, pause the workout, move over to the mat. Take your time, relax. The mat with that, storing everything. So let's start off with just kind of some activators. You know, I was talking a minute ago about this kind of big toe activators. Just start off with that. So what you're going to do, you can do this in the confined spaces. Yeah, so kind of keep walking. We're just going to do some walking calf raises, okay? But as you're coming through, as you're transferring away, we need to really push down on the big toe. That's where you should be kind of pushing from. Okay, do a couple, turn around, couple more, gotten 3 that time. Okay, let's try and get that mind connecting the way down through the big toe. Just do a few more. I've completely lost count how many I've done. Doesn't really matter. Pushing down. Okay, then I'm just gonna hop on the toes, so keep your legs straight. Just hopping on those toes, really kind of feeling it planting through your big toe. Stuff. Next up, just do some kickbacks. So all you're gonna do is just lean forwards, kick back, keeping your legs straight. You should feel it right in the meat of your glute. Okay, so point the toes as you kick back, like that. Onto the other side. So 10 of those. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, then we're going to take the leg out to the side. I'm just going to try and make little circles with our legs. So go forwards to begin with. Try and maybe do 10. Go forwards. Test your balance. Then 10 going backwards. Much harder going backwards. Just take note, is it much harder going one way than the other? And is it much harder on one side more than the other? So this is just waking up your kind of deep hip stabilizer muscles. So this side is much work for me. Discovered this the other day actually. On this side, do some bit of work there for me. Okay, and then just our customary leg swings. So just kicking where you are, just kicking forwards. As I say, this is a dynamic stretch. So kicking a little bit higher, not looking to sort of kick ourselves in the head, just kicking back. Make sure you're kicking back as well, just to loosen off the hip flexor a touch. On to the other side. So these ones are really good for loosening off the hamstring. Okay, then kicking across the body. Last ones. Oh wait, no, we've got some arm swings to do. This side. You don't have to do this facing away from the wall. If you've got something to put your hand on, face it. I'm just doing it facing the camera. Okay, and then our swings go forwards. Okay, then backwards. Try and keep your head up. And chin pin to my chest. And across the chest now. And there you go, guys. So those are your kind of dynamics and activators. You can do those as part of any run. I try and do different ones each week. Sometimes be a struggle to try and think of stuff. Yeah, just throwing them as part of your warm up. Hopefully you feel a bit looser. You're ready to kind of get involved and do a bit more, do some hard work. Oh, I just got cables going all over the place here. I can feel it slowly drifting across the front of my neck. Yeah. I want to see someone garrot themselves. Or maybe you do, but that's more from you than it is for me. Okay, right. So let's get going again. Right, so building up, starting the workout again. Let's build back up. Alright, back up to a 4 out of 10, back to where we were before we stop for our dynamics. And hopefully immediately you just feel a little bit lighter, a little bit more happy. Okay, just steadily. No, I certainly do. Like when we were doing the 10-minute warm up, feeling it a little bit in my left calf, and then straight away I feel I just feel like I'm running much more proudly, much more strongly, much less comfortably. So there you go. That just all explains the benefits of dynamics and doing them as part of your warm-up, particularly running. Not always easy to do for other sports, but no real excuse not to do it when you're out for a run. So a couple of minutes now, just running out 4 out of 10, and then we're going to get into it. So today's session, 3 times 8 minutes, 5k pace. So that's an 8 out of 10 effort. It's going to be a biggie. All right. Just remember, the efforts that you're putting in could be efforts that you feel like you could sustain for sort of 20 odd minutes. All right. And this is one where you do not want to get it wrong. So we're doing 24 minutes, hard work. If each one isn't paced properly, oh, that last round is going to be hell. So you've got to be really honest with yourself. Right now though, we're relaxing, shoulders down, chin is up, hands nice and loose, get your nice knee drive on. Get ready to go, just under a minute. They are 8 minutes long, so reminder to build into it over the course of the first minute or so. You don't have to sprint up to pace. Eight seconds. Microphone's annoying me a little bit today. If you're getting a bit of feedback. Okay, 15 seconds. Get ready. Get mentally ready. We've got 8 minutes of hard work. Don't think about the rest of the session. Just think about this first interval. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So building into it. Steadily. Building. Somewhere near pace. 8 out of 10. 5k effort. Going those knees now. Have a really good leg lift. Get that sort of 45-degree angle in the hips. Each time you drive your knees. Once you're up to pace, it's hard to do when you're working hard. Just remind yourself to relax. where it matters. These kind of good habits will help you through the session. More efficient. Make sure you're not wasting energy. We're a minute down already. Guys, strong, so I'm proud. Okay, that's 2 minutes down. You're a quarter of the way through already. You're not? Let's do this, guys.
I got that flow, I got that swag, I got that that your mama wish she had. I take it slow, but
Breathing.
somehow you still last. So if you want that glow, you better relax.
You're proud of yourself. Session 6. Now, okay, you've got to a level where we can really get stuck in now. And that should make you feel proud. This is what it's about. This is where those breathing improvements, that fitness is going to come from. 3 down, 5 to go.
I got that flow, I got that swag, I got that that your mama wish she had. I take it slow, but somehow you still last. So if you want that glow, you better relax.
Right, guys. So remember, this should be an effort you can sustain for 20 minutes if you have to. Halfway. Chin up, shoulders down. Finish this up. Keep it steady. Relax the hands, shoulders down. Five down, 3 to go, come on. You're doing a fantastic job. It's what we're training for. We have smash sessions like this. Right, your heart rate should be around 5k effort. Have a glance, where is it? Is this truly an 8 out of 10? Let's go. Get 3/4 of the way through. Last push. Left hands. Good enough. Nine seconds. Not far off the final minute. Go away, Smith. We're busy. Okay, 60 seconds, big push. I mean, stay steady. That final push. Wait, 5. I'll stay calm. Stay on it. Stay relaxed. Plenty. Last 10. Four, three, 1. Woo! Well done, guys. Now down to walking places. Bear with me 1 sec. Got to open a window. Surprisingly, 4 minutes here today. Good stuff. So just a quick sip of fluids, okay? You don't want to drink too much. Otherwise it will come back separately. Relax. It's a big effort, that. You're a third of the way through the session already. And it's why, and this is where, if you've mispaced it, it starts to get serious. If you have mispaced it, and perhaps got carried away on that first interval, bit stress. It just means you have to pull back a little bit on these, at least the next one, okay? And that's okay. And even if, say you're on a treadmill or, you know, you got your watch and you're trying to hit the pace, but, you know, your effort isn't kind of matching that and you see your heart rate's much higher than it should be, it's okay. And that's the thing about running, is you have to adjust your kind of expectations and your targets depending on how you feel on that day. And it's a hard thing to do. That's a big part of what we're trying to do with this series. Just kind of get you used to chopping and changing. So, you know, well, you know, I'm running a slightly easier than I would do if I was doing this session on my own. I'm not far off, you know, and I'm looking at that 14 kph. I'm starting to think, am I perhaps going a bit too hard? We'll see in the next interval, but my heart rate was pretty good. It was below threshold. So, you know, the objective metrics are saying I'm fine, but maybe not the right headspace or for whatever reason, you know, sometimes efforts feel harder than they perhaps revealing themselves. So, a big part of being a good runner or getting better as a runner is learning to strip away the ego and just kind of dealing with what's in front of you. Not every interval is going to be linear. Not every interval is going to be smashed. Training session is no different to a race. Goes in peaks and troughs. Mentality is a big aspect of it as well. Alright, so all I'm basically doing is giving you permission, should you need it, to adjust the session depending on kind of what's going on in your body. Hopefully everything's great. Get ready to smash it. And hopefully that's the case. We've got less than 10 seconds till we get going again. Second interval. So only one more interval after this. Let's build through the zones. Starting off with zone 2. Okay, over the course of the first minute, you don't have to sprint up to effort, up to pace. Moving through zone 2. Then through zone 3. Past a 5. Past a 6 out of 10. Past a 7. Up to an 8. And how you feeling? Got a nice powerful stride. Got in those knees. Okay, first minute down. Okay, first reminder. You relax. Shoulders down, chin is up, hands are loose. Chest is forwards, knees are driving. One of the things I struggle with the pedal is I keep moving too far forward, so you hear like stomping. Keep stepping on the front. Need to learn to run in the middle. I find it very easy. There you're a quarter of the way through. 2 minutes down. The heart rate increases. You'd start to plateau in a minute or so. As you maintain a constant effort. Try and relax. Relax your gaze a little bit. Three down. Right, guys, doing a fantastic job. You're not far off halfway. There you go, guys. That's the halfway point. Just take stock. Am I relaxed? Am I at an 8? Where's my heart rate? That's a great job, guys. Approaching just 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes. Hard effort, 8 out of 10. Nice and relaxed as best you can. Let's finish off the job. Last 2 minutes now. You're 3/4 of the way through. Final reminder, do your checklist. Pins up, shoulders down, hands relaxed, chest forwards, knees driving. Last 2. Right, seconds, last little nudge. Here we are then, guys, last 60 seconds. Finish off strong. Drive those knees for the last 45. Dirty. Twenty. 15. Nearly there. Last 10. Stay on it. All the way to the end. 5, 4, 3, 2. And 1. Oh, I was really hoping we were gonna catch that guy. Not competitive at all. Okay, just relax, guys. Right down to a walking pace now. Get your breath back. Keep moving now. Just dragging through your breath. Put your hands on the outside of your wrists. You can do that as well, but personally I find that isn't the best one where you see people with their hands on their head. You just got to be patient. Hands on your hips. Those airways open. Most important one is keeping your chin off your chest. I find when you do that, it kind of pushes your head forwards. You actually just get compression in the front of your throat. So just focus on keeping your chin up, getting that breath on board. Bit sip of fluids, but not much. We're very much hypoxic now, which means all the blood has been taken from your digestive system is in your working muscles. Clearly not in my brain. So that's 16 minutes of 5k effort already. I hope you guys are sort of just taking that in. That's a big set already. We could stop here and that would be a high quality section, but we're going to go for the third. All right, because that's the level that you're at now. We've already done the 3x6. All you're asking for, all being asked for is another couple of minutes. Okay. You should take confidence from the fact that you are at this level, that you can do these types of sessions. It should hopefully be a good feeling. Well, in a way, it's obviously hard work. And after a third interval, you have my permission to be knackered. But yeah, I think just the intensity, the difficultness of these sessions should give you confidence. Because we're not messing around now, we're into the serious stuff. You know, the sort of thing that our vet runners will be like, oh, not that session. So, let's get ready to go. 30 seconds then, the big last interval. Remember, build into it slowly, you don't have to sprint. Build your confidence as you work through the zones. And let's finish off this session with a strong last effort, okay? 10 seconds, come on. Beast mode engaged. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's start the build. Starting working through zone 2. Up to a 4 out of 10. A 4 out of 10. And we start to build some more. A 5. Then through a 6. And a 7. Till we get to an 8. Get up to pace. We drive those knees. And then once we're up to pace, we start to relax, remember. Shake out the hands if you need to. Drive those knees and keep the chin up. Let's do this, guys. Big last effort. Really struggling not to comment on how clean this version of Glasgow looks. Not reality, it's not reality. We're over a minute down already. Focus on 2 minutes at a time. Yeah, do one, mate. It's in 2 minutes. There we go, that's the first 2 minutes down. Quarter of the way. Let's focus on the next 2 minutes. No further. Start straight out. Drive those knees. Find your rhythm. You can take a cyclist. Yes. Jog on, not Swift on, jog on, mate. Be down. Oh no, it's ride on they say, isn't it? But my version. Not a Swift apart. You're so close to being halfway. Stay strong. Here we are then, halfway. In my next two minutes. Reminder, relax. But I know it's hard now. You're probably hurting. You're probably puffed. Not got long to go though. In the last 3 minutes. Oh guys, you can do this. Get that chin up. Fill yourself with adrenaline. Come on, let's finish this off strong. Get a power through. Nothing's going to stop us. Last two, let's kick the crap out of this last 2 minutes. Hold a steady pace, chin is up. Fists forwards, hands are relaxed. We're striding, we're just going to dominate. No weakness in the mind, all power. $90. Dig it. You got to battle like a little honey badger right now. Got 75 seconds. Last minute. We are nearly there. Finish line is in sight now. It's got to drive our knees towards it. $45. Last 30. $20, chin up. Final 10 seconds of hard work. All the way to the end, don't give up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, he's down now. Steady walk. Pull down. Hands on the hips, chin up. Be patient. Breath will come back to you. Oh man, that is a quality workout there. There's no, I know it's not the most interesting, but you can't really beat that. I think you've done, you know, if you're kind of maybe like a 25-minute 5K, you've just done that. And you've probably done that with real kind of strength, power, good form. There's absolutely no reason why you can't take that into your next 5k assessment or park run, whatever it is. Sessions like this, where you kind of think, oh, wow, I've just amassed really good hit of like threshold running. It really give you confidence. And if you find it hard, like, it's because you basically just run like a really hard, strong 5k, cumulatively anyway. So, yeah, basically it doesn't matter what level you're at, be really chuffed with that. It is very good work. Now though, job done. Just relax, get the fluids back on board. Make sure you have a nice stretch after this. Stretch routines are obviously in the members area. Or we've got Charlie's yoga. Relax. Feel proud of yourself. Going up and getting that done. That is a big set. 40 odd seconds of walking. I'll tell you, I was really puffing at the end there. My heart rate was very much at threshold. As I said right at the start, guys, you're now into the big stuff. The no messing around stuff now. Feel ready for it. You should feel pleased that you're into that stuff now. And that is your set. Hopefully, we've really drilled into it one way or another, either by getting it exactly right or maybe getting it slightly wrong. But hopefully we kind of drilled it into you really what 5k effort means. But really well done, guys. Great session. And see you in the next one.